seat in the super late models. White flag will be out this time by Brad Malcolm showing the way. Rich Rohr in second. Dan Villers third. Mark Malcolm fourth, and John Klein fifth. Rich Rohr, Dan Villers, Mark Malcolm, and John Klein. You got no picture, John.
No picture?
He had it and then it went out.
That's what this camera kept doing. Kept shutting off.
Hey, it was Charleston, Ohio, an Elton racing engine. Option number 79, and they want to chat.
I couldn't tell, John. I don't know. There's no numbers on it. At AV, I hit the pause.
Okay.
I hit it.
Aim the remote at it. Hit the flag.
All right.
Close to the bottom.
All right, I'll find it.
Right where your thumb is. Right close to that.
Repeat.
Up. About 3 spots. Right up in there. See?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay, I'll give him a big round of applause. D.A. Malcolm.
You ready?
I'll hit pause for you.
Okay, here we go. Second late model heat race.
You go ahead and take yours. I ain't mind the star.
Dallas Beach Street Tavern. It's cool on his car. Alan Reeves and Al Reeves. You guys turn the wrenches on his automobile and keep it picked up, twigged in, ready to race. Okay, how about giving him a big round of applause. The big bird himself, Robbie.
For the first sports stock heat race tonight. Rich Royal, bring him in on the outside, number 70. Last week's feature winner, Friday night special, Roger Liner. Then John White, 17. Wes Galbraith, 98. 7 to Farmer, Tom Smith. 49 on the outside of him, Rich Dessecker. 26, Gary Carter. And your top qualifier, Kenny Carroll. Out of 2, down the backstretch. Rich Roar showing the way. Roger Liner in second. John White third. Farmer Smith holding down that fourth spot. Gary Carr trying to get on the inside of Wes Galbraith. Your battle for second, third, fourth, and fifth. Flag coming out this time by. Down the backstretch one more time. Into turn 3. Out of 4. Rich Roar, Roger Liner, John White, Farmer Smith, Gary Carter, Rich Dessecker, Kenny Carroll, and Wes Galbraith. Fast heat in the sports stock division here tonight at Midvale Speedway. Okay, you're on. Second heat sports stock. Here we go. The Gribble boys bringing them in. Junior and senior on the front row. Randy Talkovich at number 2 spins her out in turn number 3. Okay, for total restart, Matt Gribble, Jr. and Senior on the pole, Dave Sluka 14, Randy Tonkovich in 2, Claude Hill Jr. 5, 34, Jeff Smith in, Tim Hiller in 13, total restart. Jr. showing the way. Dave Saluka moved up in that second spot at 14. Matt Gribble Sr. holds down third. Jeff Smith and Claude Hill Jr. battle off that fourth spot. On the halfway this time, by halfway. Black flag coming out for Matt Gribble Jr. Must have been going under his qualifying time. And Gribble battle out that second spot. Dave Saluka still showing the way. White flag will be out this time by for Dave Saluka. Smith catches him in turn number 1. Coming out of 2, he's moving up side by side of him. Coming out of 4, Dave Saluka, Jeff Smith, Claude Hill Jr., Matt Gribble Sr., Randy Tonkovich, and Tim Hiller. Your winner of your second heat in the sports stock division here tonight, July 12, 1992 at Midvale Speedway. Number 14, Dave Saluka.
Okay, I'm going to give it a big round of applause. Dave Saluka.
Dave Saluka.
25 jobs.
First heat in the street stock division. On the pole, car number 30, Kim Herron. 40, John Ramser. 67, John Tannerelli. 47, Tim Spazzato. 75, Ron Dago. 05, Dave Treadway. 18, Glenn Jewell. 32, Bill Bedecker. And 39, Kevin Merrick. We got a green. Jumping out into an early lead is 30, Kim Herron. He's got mechanical trouble. He's way off pace. 75, Ron Dag dives down on the inside. John Tannerelli going high. Glenn Jewell up to second place already. Field really shuffled up on that. Trouble with Kim Herron. Yellow flags out. Total restart. Car 30 is in the pits now. And Eddie Warmack's waving the green flag. We got a green. Side-by-side racing, John Ramser, John Tannerelli. These are the top qualifiers in the street stock division. Going 3 high for the lead. Something's got to give. 47, way off pace. He has mechanical trouble also. John Ramser holding down that lead. 67 and 75, battling out for second. Halfway home this time around, Glenn Jewell pulling up into third. Glenn Jewell diving on the inside for second. Jewell looking to the outside, trying to take over the lead. Kevin Merritt goes spinning. We once again go to green flag racing. John Ramser brings them in. Glenn Jewell knocking down on the inside. Glenn Jewell taking the lead in the first turn. Flag coming out for Glenn Jewell. Checker flag out for Glenn Jewell. John Ramser, John Tannerelli. 05, 75, 32, and 47.
05, Trebley comes over that number 4 spot.
I'll have 4 nights from 33 then. You know what I mean?
Is this the fourth night?
Okay, Willie Creations, Route 39 Auto Selling, famous resident, sponsor number 18 car, big round pause for Glenn Jewell.
Here you go.
Okay, 21-year veteran driver here from Philadelphia. I'm going to give him a big round of applause. Glenn Jewell. Okay,
You're on.
my name is Kurt, driver, and I go on our not racing today.
Rich Curtis. Second heat in the street stock division. On the pole, 33 of Bob Cruz and 48 of Dan Selway. 77, 38 Otis Mathias tonight. 61 Gary McKenzie. Yellow flag out. Total restart on the pole. 33 Bob Cruz, 48 Dan Selway, 61 Gary McKenzie, 77 05 Mike Gillen, 61 Gary McKenzie, 19 Kathy Meade, 65 Jeff Hawthorne, 91 Rich Curtin. Dan Selway leading lap 1. Kathy Meade drop it down on the inside, trying to take over second. And Gary McKenzie makes a move. He's got second place now. continues to remain. 48, Dan Selway. 61, Gary McKenzie. And 19, Kathy Mead. Mike Gillen moving up. Halfway home this time around. Halfway for Dan Selway. Gary McKenzie now moving up. He's knocking on the back door of Dan Selway. Flag out, one more lap to go. Gary McKenzie making a bid on the inside. Dan Selway closes the door. And checker flag in hand for 48 of Dan Selway, Gary McKenzie. Kathy Mead, car number 77, 05, 33, 91, and 65. Your winner in his first heat race win in the street stock division, car number 48, Dan Selway.
Sponsor number 48 car. I'm going to give my applause for Dan Selway.
Always buys it.
Parents, this is like Bernie Carver show. This is positively, absolutely the last time through. The girl saw 50-50 tickets. We'll go to the audience one more time. There's no tickets for race. Anytime. We want 2 flags. 1,500 to the second.
First heat in the Detroit Iron Division. These are your top 7 qualifiers of the night. Car 22, Jeff Marlatt. 21, Dan Steen, 28. Dan Rummus, 41, Randy Rice, 13, Bob Shinneberry. 64, Doug Decker, and your tonight's top qualifier, 03, Kevin Herron, last week's feature winner. Lead lap 1 is Jeff Marlatt, second place points man in the Detroit Iron Division. And your Detroit Iron points leader sitting right behind him in car 41. Dan Rummus moving up on the outside, putting pressure on Marlatt. Marlatt holding down the lead, but Rummus is really putting the pressure on him. And Bob Shinneberry swigged in. He's moving up to third. Halfway home. Marlatt keeps holding them back. Now he gives up the lead. Dan Rummus is in the lead. Jeff Marlatt second. And Bob Shinneberry trying to take second away. Spin in the back between 03 and 21. Green flag still out. 21's up in the middle of the track, yellow flag out. Back to green flag racing. Dan Rummus, Bob Shinneberry, Jeff Marlatt, Randy Rice, Doug Decker, and Kevin Herron. Making a move on the outside of 22 of Jeff Marlette, trying to keep him behind in the points race. Doug Decker making a bid. Shinneberry's knocking on the back door of Dan Rummus. Doug Decker moving around Jeff Marlette now. Your checker flag winner will be Dan Rummus at car 28. 13, 41, 64, 22, and 03. Car 28. Your heat race winner, picking up this ride about halfway through the year here. Car owned by Brian Feaster. Your driver is Dan Rummus.
Okay, the Burns Racing Engine Dave Rowe Machine sponsored 28 car.
Going down the track, John? Yeah. Got the motorcycle out already. He's got to just come down the hill. Probably jump as soon as they get this race done.
Okay, I'll get another big round ball. Dan Rummus, fine driver. Okay, we'll have one more Detroit Iron heat race, then we'll have ours.
Second heat in the Detroit Iron Division. Tonight on the pole in a brand new car. 111, Todd Miller. 28, Jerry Lynch. 04, tonight is Jim Paris. Number 7 is the old ride of Jim Paris, is Don Rufner Jr. 89, spinning out is Dan Spuds McKenzie. 67 is KC Knight. 98, Lee Willison. 99 is John Sanquist Jr. And another new ride tonight, 27, Bill Hilliker. And we got a restart here. Todd Miller bringing them in, Jerry Lynch and Jim Paris. Don Rufner making a bid on the outside, getting around Todd Miller. Jim Paris on the inside. Dan Spuds McKenzie down on the inside. He's up to 4th. Todd Miller spinning around the infield, trying to break the new car in. Jim Paris, good to see him back. Driving the 04 car tonight. Bill Hilliker working his way up through the pack. '67 of KC Knight dropping in the pit. 99 of John Sanquist Jr. up to 3rd. Halfway up, halfway home this time around. 04 is going to get the black flag. Jim Paris, first time back in a couple weeks, and he gets a black flag. Now inheriting the lead, 89 of Dan Spuds McKenzie. And 99 knocking on his back door. John Sanquist on the outside. And Dan McKenzie holds him back.
White flag going out, 1 to go.
One more lap to go. Checker play coming out. And your winner, Dan Spuds McKenzie, 99. Sandquist second. Jerry Lynch third. Lee Willison fourth. Don Rufner Jr. fifth. And 111 Todd Miller. Your winner, 1-1 feature so far this year. Car number 89, Dan Spuds McKenzie.
I'm running.
Okay, the Crossroads Cisco, sponsor number 89, Spuds McKenzie.
It's alright, he's not even close to being out there.
Coming out. Now have him come up here and you can stand and hit that button. Brandon.
Yes, 23, yes. Yes, 123, yes.
Go ahead, hit that on. Leave it on, John, or leave it on. He's gonna do something with that car. Oh, I know what he's gonna do.
Oh, I don't think he's going to do what I think he's going to do. No, come on now. It's far fetched here. All right, he does it too. All right, he's going to leave it on for that one. I didn't think he'd do that. I thought he might make a jump on this thing, but he's fixing it on the back wheel. Okay, Todd Seeley, world record holder stuntman, right here. Midvale Speedway, 246 feet. Jump on a motorcycle. That's a long way. That is 80 yards.
Okay, hit your pause button. You're gonna make a dry run.
Okay, remember, he has to go 65 miles an hour to be able to clear that span. He is off. It's a dry run like I thought it would be. enough noise. I want y'all to make some noise on three. Ready? 1, 2, 3, noise! Alright, you made enough noise. Here he comes down that tree, and there he is. Way up in the air. Okay, give a nice round of applause. About 50 mile an hour wheels standing back steady. Alright, good jump. We'll take you down to the next. Now we'll do fire over and then we'll go. Hit over the next time.
Okay, hit your paw.
If any of you remember last year, you had to throw on a second. Again, remember, folks, 65 mile an hour, middle of the speed, but that's just jump. Here he comes to that in there. Really pulls up beside not to do it this time. Maybe he don't like what he sees. Maybe the bike's not running just exactly right. Okay, make some noise for him. We'll do it, I think. Yeah, let's get some noise there on it. Move! I'll tell you what, midvale looks just about as wide as that ramp, so I'll tell you what, there's no room for mistake here, believe me. He's gonna do it. He checked it out. He likes what he sees if he wants to. He likes what he hears if he can do it. Hello, noise. Let's go. Not much room. It probably looks like there's about 6 inches on each side of the wheels on that four-wheeler, so there is not a lot of room there, I'll tell you folks. You're talking about inches. About 65, 70 mile an hour with a couple inches on both sides. There's absolutely no room for error. Okay, starting up number 4. Make some noise as he comes up that mid-vid race on this side. Make some noise for him. All right, we're going to jump in four-wheeler. Okay, Todd, you really cleaned out that motor to make sure that motor runs. It has to run absolutely its maximum. Here he comes. Oh, smart, clean, shooting out the fire coming off the mat. Here he comes. There's the old extra motor. You know, I just never thought about this before he was here last year, of course. You know, when you're at this four-wheeler, you only got about 6 or 8 inches on each side of this thing. More like 2 inches on each side. Well, I didn't think it was a whole lot. I thought it was more than I've ever messed with. I guarantee you that.
Well, yeah, this is a very difficult jump. This four-wheeler is something else, and you see how it's bouncing through the infield right there, so it's a little difficult getting lined up on the ramp. But the jump was way down. It seemed like it was way down by the trailer tires, and it was a very successful jump, and I was real pleased with it. I'm just glad to be back here this Sunday after getting, rained out last Sunday, and to present this show to all the nice folks and the fans coming up from Cambridge and Concord, my hometown area. And thank you very much for coming out.
Okay,
where we did the same jump on the four-wheeler, but we landed right at the end of the ramp, right above the truck there, with only a couple inches to spare. So I took my gut there a little bit to get a little more speed out of it, and it's throwing me further down the ramp this year, which is good.
Well, I don't know. You're not as strong as a good back. You do that. Congratulations. Glad to have you with us again. Think we can have a jump on it?
On this thing, I don't think so, but I'd like to thank the folks here at Midvale Speedway and also Columbus Motor Speedway at Jeff Knuckles. I know he's here in the stands, and I'd like to thank those guys very much for having me, and I hope to see you all back here real soon. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Tom Taylor. Remember, watch the credits on the room. They haven't stuck a motorcycle thing. Any room, look to this young man's name, Todd Seeley. Thank you very much. Again, it's a ride to make him a nice day. Round of applause.
Okay, hit the pause.
All right, pursuit. John Crumrine showing the way at 36. Larry Gill, 14. Dino Long is in third. Robbie D is in fourth. Brad Malcolm, Mike Miller, Dan Billers has been eliminated. John Crumrine showing the way in 36. Dina Long has eliminated Larry Gill, 14. Robbie Dean's out. For John Crumrine. Their leaders Dino Long, Brad Malcolm, Mike Miller, and Mark Malcolm on the inside. Dino Long. Dino Long, Brad Malcolm, and Mark Malcolm. Mark looks to the outside of his brother. Takes him on the outside in turn number 3. They're going to be side by side. Mark Malcolm moves to the outside. White flag will be out this time by Eddie Warmack. Two cars left. Dino Long and Mark Malcolm. Side by side, could be photo finish. Mark Malcolm and Dino Long. Pursuit time in the sports talk division. Claude Hill Jr., Jeff Smith, Rich Rohr, Roger Leinert, John White, Wes Galbraith, Farmer Smith, Rich Dessaker, Gary Carter, and your top qualifier, Kenny Carroll. We got a green. Jeff Smith, Rich Rohr, Wes Galbraith out. Rich Dessaker moves the outside of John White, trying to get 4th spot. John White's out. Yellow flag coming out for Jolly Roger Liner. All right, here we go. Jeff Smith, Rich Rohr, Rich Dessaker, Gary Carter, and Kenny Carroll. Rich Dessaker moves the outside. Rohr's out. Kenny Carroll moves the outside of Gary Carter. Jeff Smith still showing the way. White flag will be out this time by. Side racing down the backstretch. And in turn number 3, one more time. Jeff Smith, Rich Dessaker, Gary Carter, and Kenny Carroll.
49 car for Rich Dessaker. Gary Carter, 26 car will be your 3rd place car. Ed Carroll, that 50 car will be your 4th place car. Jenny Light sponsor number 34 car. Champion. I want a big round of applause for last mile driver Jeff Smith.
Pursuit race, street stock division on the pole tonight. 05 is driven by Steve Gillen, 61. Gary McKenzie, 40. John Ramser, 67. John Tannerelli, 47. Tim Spazzato, 75. Ron Dagg, 05. Dave Treadway, 18. Glenn Jewell, 32. Bill Binnicker, Kevin Merrick, and 39. We got a green. Steve Gillen taking the lead on lap 1. John Tannerelli moving around the outside. Getting sideways going down the backstretch. Glenn Jewell moving his way up through. 05 has been eliminated. Now Glenn Jewell's on a tear. He took out 3 cars in one time. And he's working on a 4th. Ron Daggs down on the infield. Glenn Jewell working on the inside of John Tannerelli. And car 67 has been eliminated. 40, John Ramser on the outside of Gary McKenzie. Steve Gillen holding down the lead. Gary McKenzie second. Glenn Jewell working the inside. Now Bill Bittaker on the outside of Glenn Jewell. Glenn Jewell still looking to the inside of Gary McKenzie. Not a lot of running room in there. Glenn Jewell down in the infield. And we'll have to wait till the judges score this one. After we clear the mess, car 40 and car 18 are in the pits now. 4 cars remain. 05 is Steve Gillen, Gary McKenzie, Bill Bittaker, and Kevin Merrick. Bill Bittaker moving to the outside of Gary McKenzie. And the 61 car has just been eliminated. Lap number 6. Coming in on lap number 6. Steve Gillen holding back the fort. And Bill Bittaker dives down on the inside. Kevin Merrick dives down inside of him. And Steve Gillen has just been eliminated. Two cars remain, Bill Bittaker and Kevin Merrick. White flag out. One more lap to go.
White flag out, 1 more to go. You're the better driver. Can Kevin Merrick outbox the third out?
Checker flag out for a 42-year veteran driver here at Midvale Speedway. Bill Bittaker wins it. I stand corrected. Bill has not been driving here at Midvale Speedway for 42 years because the Speedway is only 40 years old. But Bill was here on the first race, 1953. So you could say he's been here for 40 years. While Bill Bittaker wins yet another checker flag.
Checkered flag here. Bill Bittaker, the Philadelphia driver.
Pursuit race in the Detroit Iron Division on a pole 04. Tonight being driven by Jim Paris, 98, Lee Willison, 89, Spuds McKenzie, 99 is John Sanquist Jr., Jeff Barnett, 22, Dan Rummus in 28, and car 22 has just been eliminated. 41 is Randy Rice, 64 Doug Decker, and your top qualifier 13 of Bob Schinneberry. Bob Schinneberry is on top qualifier. He's been eliminated. Oh, 04 of Jim Paris is still holding down the lead. John Sanquist Jr. in the car 99 has just been put out. Doug Decker working on them one by one. Dan Rummus taking a look at the outside of Dan Spuds McKenzie. inside and Dan Rummus on the outside. And Rummus just eliminated Spuds. And Spuds didn't like it too well. It looks like mechanical problem might have happened to Spuds McKenzie there. Yellow flag out.
You off?
Yep. We resume racing. Car 28 of Dan Rummus gets a spot back as the 89th car had already been eliminated. So your lineup looks like 04 of Jim Paris, 98 Lee Willison, 28 Dan Rummus, 41 Randy Rice, and 64 Doug Decker. Halfway home this time around.
5 down, 5 more to go. Jim Paris going north.
Some type of mechanical problem happened to the leader, Jim Paris. Your new leader, 28. Well, now it's 98. Now it's 28. Battling back and forth is car 98 and 28 for the lead. You can throw a blanket over the top 4 cars there. And Rummus goes spinning, and Doug Decker hits him in the side. Yellow flag out, and Decker's hood flies up. By process of elimination, car 41 is your pursuit race winner. 98, and 28 brought out the yellow flag, and anytime in a pursuit race you bring out the yellow flag, you're out. And car 64 retired to the pits. So your winner and only car remaining is car 41, your points leader in the Detroit division, Randy Rice.
Thanks for explaining that to me, John. Is that a track fact?
That is a track fact.
Columbus Motor Speedway, Saturday, July 25th. That's it, the semis that they're racing. Put on quite a show. They tell me I've never got to see him. I've seen him on ESPN several times. They have Randy Slackbeer, Charlie Baker, Jay Utley, and all the rest of the circuit that follows the big rigs. That'll be the Columbus Motor Speedway, July 25th. Over here next Saturday at Columbus Motor Speedway, we're having the 9th annual John Knuckles Memorial. $5,000 going to winner. It'll be a 100-lap race. $5,000 going to the winner in the Super Late Model Division. That'll be next Saturday night, Columbus Motor Speedway, the 9th annual John Knuckles Memorial.
I didn't do nothing, John. Hit your pause. Oh, son of a gun. Battery's gone. Robbie Dean. Mike Miller, Dan Billers, Rich Rohr, John Drumride, Robbie Dean, John Klein, Mark Coughlin. Larry Gill and Kenny Stevens out there. Coming out of 2, down the back stretch. Brad Macklin into the lead. Yellow's out. Yellow's out. Yellow's out. Pause, y'all.
Master engine builder himself, B.A. Mountain, Strasburg, Ohio. Driver. First feature wins in our 1992 season right here at Midvale Speedway. I want a big round of applause for B.A. Malkin.
What?
Track record holder in our late model division.
I'm gonna hook up the power in there. You're inside. Okay.
I have to turn the light out.
Yeah. We'll hook that up this whole intermission. Yep. Okay, getting ready for the Sports Stock feature from July 12th. On the pole, looks like Dave Saluka. Claude Hilton Jr. will be on the outside of him. Matt Gribble Jr. pulling in the infield there, number 12. 34 will be on the outside of 12 if he can continue to run. He's back running. Is Jeff Smith. He's won 4 Sports Stock features here this year, 3 in a row. Okay, yellow still out. Next row back, Rich Rohr and John White. Next row back, Wes Galbraith, the 98.7 of Farmer Smith. Next row back is Gary Carter, 26 down from the Columbus area. And Rich Dessacker, 49. Next row back, 50, Kenny Carroll, and 2, Randy Talkovich. Next row back, Tim Hiller, 13, Jeff Egan, 87. Then Mac Gribble Sr. and Jr. has taken scratch.
Don Hooper in 71.
Okay, Don Hooper is in 71, not Mac Gribble Sr., Don Hooper. Okay, here we go. We got a green. Out of 2. Dave Saluka showing the way. On the inside, Jeff Smith. And the outside, Don. Claude Hill Jr. at number 5. On the inside, Jeff Smith, Dave Saluka, Roger Liner now in 3rd, Wes Galbraith 4th, Claude Hooper 5th, Yellow's out. Yellow's out of the track. Okay, here we go. Yellow came out for Tim Hiller, leaking fluid on the racetrack. Got a green. Roger Liner looks to the outside of Claude Hill Jr. Rich Rohr right there beside him. Now Liner takes the outside of Jeff Smith. Roger Liner on the outside. Oh, we got Wes Galbraith. No yellow as Jeff Smith goes for the lead. John White slides in there. Yellow out. Dave Saluka. Jeff Smith, Roger, Rich Rohr in on the inside. Jeff Smith in second, John White third, Farmer Smith up to fourth, Gary Carter now in fifth, Rich Dessinger sixth, Kenny Carroll on the inside of Wes Galbraith. It's that seventh spot. Rich Rohr in number one. John White right beside Jeff Smith. Found out that second spot. Back and forth, Farmer Smith. Fifth, Gary Carter. Sixth is Rich Dessinger. Seventh is Kenny Carroll. Eighth is Wes Galbraith. Ninth is Jeff Egan. And 10th is Don Hooper. John White, Jeff Smith side by side for second spot. Now into second, Jeff Smith third, Farmer Smith in fourth. Gary Carter still holding down that fifth spot. Rich Dessinger's moving on his outside. Rich Dessinger now side by side with Gary Carter. Kenny Carroll right in there too. Rich Dessinger. Halfway for Rich Rohr. Farmer Smith now moves to the outside of Jeff Smith. Dessinger gets by Gary Carter. Farmer Smith still side by side with Jeff Smith. Jeff Smith falling back now. Farmer Smith takes over a third. Rich Dessinger. Rich Dessinger, Gary Carter on the inside, Jeff Smith, Wes Galbraith, Kenny Carroll, Jeff Egan, Roger Liner, Claude Hill Jr., Randy Tonkovich, Don Hooper, Dave Saluka out there racing. Jeff Smith in the infield, back out racing. Five more to go for Rich Rohr. Popovich in front of him. Yellow coming out for Wes Galbraith and Gary Carter. White flag will be out this time by. White flag coming out for Rich Rohr. Comes your winner, Rich Rohr, John White, Barbara Smith, Rich Desecker. Roger Liner, Jeff Egan, Lon Hilton Jr., Dave Saluka, Wes Galbraith, and Gary Carter on the lead lap.
19-year veteran driver here from Delta, Ohio, Rich Rohr. Coleman Racing Engine. Sponsor of this car here, Rich Rohr. Transmission. Number one car. And Richardson, 11 hours on over right now. He told me he's only had time here. So transmission problem is number one car.
Are they going now? Street stock feature from July 12th, 1992 on the pole. Car number 30 is Kim Herron, 40. John Ramser, 67. John Tannerelli, 47. Tim Spazzato, 75. Ron Dagg, 05. Dave Treadway, 18. Glenn Jewell, 32. Bill Bittaker, 39. Kevin Merrick, 77. Bill Pennick, 38. Otis Mathias, 48. Dan Selway, 65. Jeff Hawthorne, 33. Bob Cruz, 05. Steve Gillen, and 91. Rick Curtin. And your leader of the first lap, car 30, Kim Herron. Dropping back to third place is 40, John Ramser. Tim Spazzato making a move around Bill Bittaker. Now Bill gets him on the inside. Your leader remains 30, Kim Herron out of New Philadelphia. John Tannerelli second, 75, Ronnie Dagg in third. Looks to the outside of Johnny Tannerelli. That car 67 is smoking. Glenn Jewell looking to the inside. bumper of Johnny Tannerelli. He's looking for speed. And Ronnie Daggs hanging on the outside. Spin out in turns 3 and 4. Otis Mathias in car 38 spins out. Yellow flag out. Laps to go in this street stock feature race, rained out from July 12th. And Glenn Jewell making his way around Ronnie Dagg and John Tannerelli. And Kevin Merrick diving down on the inside of Ron Dagg. Merrick's up to 4th place now. Ron Dagg looking down on the inside, trying to get the position back. Kim Herron holding off the challenges of Glenn Jewell. Kim Herron's got some heavy competition right on his back door. Glenn Jewell up on the outside. Kim Herron giving him plenty of room. Halfway home this time around, halfway. And Kim Herron still leading at the halfway point. Ron Dagg looking to the high side of John Tannerelli, trying to take over 3rd position. Now, Glenn Jewell diving down on the inside. Kim Herron's running a good race. Very good race for Kim Herron. Once again, Glenn Jewell looks to the inside. But the inside is Kim Herron. Johnny Tannerelli doing a good job back there in 4th position. Once again, Glenn Jewell goes to the outside, and Kim Herron pulls back the challenge. Car 65, Jeff Osborne spun in the infield. No yellow yet. Now the yellow flag is out. Your leader remains car number 30, Kim Herron. Okay. We're going to bring him in for a green. Kim Herron, Glenn Jewell, Ron Dagg, John Tannerelli, bringing him in. And immediately, Glenn Jewell jumps to the outside. Side by side, going into turn 3. Coming out of turn 4, it's Kim Herron. It's Glenn Jewell. Glenn Jewell beats him back to the line. Ron Dagg diving down on the inside now. Your new leader is 18 of Glenn Jewell. Steve Gillen retires to the pit. 5 more laps to go for your leader, Glenn Jewell. Car number 05 made his way around Johnny Tannerelli. Now it's Kevin Merrick on the outside, and Bill Bittaker following suit. To the outside of car number 30, Kim Herron. Now he's down on the inside. Kim Herron running a really good race tonight. 05 is looking to the outside of Ronnie Dagg. And car 67 still holding back the challenges of Kevin Merrick. White flag out. 1 more lap to go for Glenn Jewell. Kevin Merrick spinning. Tags the wall a little bit. Looks like your winner is going to be car number 18, Glenn Jewell. 30 of Kim Harris, second place. Ron Dagg, third. Dave Credway, fourth. John Tannerelli, fifth. Bill Bittaker, sixth. Kevin Merrick, seventh. John Ramser, eighth. Ninth place, Tim Sposato. 10th is 48, Dan Selway. Bill Pennick, 38. Lotus Matthias, 91 of Rick Curtin. And car number 33, Bob Cruz. Once again, your winner in the street stock division, car number 18, Glenn Jewell.
Okay, 21 years veteran driver in Philadelphia. I want a big round of applause for Glenn Jewell. Stay on the outside.
We'll fade him out.
You gonna fade him out, John?
Fade him out. Street stock feature, or Detroit Iron feature from the July 12th program. On a pole, 111, Todd Miller, 7. Don Rufner, 98. Lee Willison, 99. Is John Sanquist Jr., 04. Jim Paris, 28. Dan Rummus, 13. Bob Shinneberry, 22. Jeff Marlette, 89. Dan Spuds McKenzie. And Don Rufner getting sideways, but he holds her down. 3-car battle in the back between 64, 22, and 13. Side-by-side racing for the lead is 111 Todd Miller and 98 Lee Willison. Battle for the lead between Todd Miller, Lee Willison, and John Sanquist. Now Jimmy Paris coming up to make it interesting. Jim Paris got a ride in that 04 car after retiring a little earlier this year. Now John Sanquist Jr. looking to the outside of Todd Miller, making his way around car number 98. Todd Miller taking back over the lead on the inside. Three wide for 5th place between 89, 64, and 04. Spuds McKenzie making a comeback. And a spin out. Jim Paris spins around. So far, no yellow flag out. Car number 99 still leading. Car number 7 of Don Rufner retires to the infield. 67 of Casey Knight spinning to the infield. Halfway home this time around. Your leader is still 99, John Sanquist Jr. 111, Todd Miller holding down second. 98, Lee Willison in third, and Doug Decker in 64 has moved his way up to fourth. 67 of Casey Knight is retired to the pit. 13, Bob Schinneberry lost his hood somewhere. Pressure's getting tight behind Todd Miller. 98, Lee Willison making a comeback. Dan Rummus and Doug Decker knocking on his back door. Car number 99 is out to a big lead. Three wide, going into turn 3. Todd Miller running one heck of a race. And Jimmy Ferris spins out in turn 3 and 4. I think there must be a handling problem on that car 04 tonight. Good tight racing action for 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. White flag coming out this time around. Randy Rice retiring to the infield. There's where Bob Schinneberry's hood is. It's laying in the middle of the infield. Randy Rice almost ran it over. Checker flag out for car number 99, John Sandquist. Todd Miller holding down 2nd. Doug Decker 3rd. Dan Rummus 4th. Lee Willison 5th. Bob Schinneberry 6th. And Jeff Marlatt in 7th. 03, Kevin Herron in 7th. Jeff Marlatt in 8th. Spuds McKenzie in 9th. Your winner for the first time this year, car number 99, John Sandquist Jr. First feature win for this gentleman at this racetrack.
Okay, Southeast Body Shop Jack's Battery Recycling sponsors the number 99 car from Austin, Ohio. This is the first feature win ever here at Midvale Speedway. Young John Sandquist Jr. Official, please report to the ticket